Hello, my name's Georgia Henry from Henry Reid, and I'm really pleased to be able to give you some quick insights into what we do and how we add value to our clients in the sphere of culture and leadership. At Henry Reid, we add value by optimising organisational effectiveness to ensure that our clients can achieve their best results, manage risks, and create a competitive advantage. And we do this by taking a very holistic view of organisational effectiveness and the impact that an organisation's culture and the impact of leadership has on that complete organisational effectiveness. So we start by looking at the relationships between the foundation of a culture identity or an organisation's identity, including purpose, vision, and values, how that's actually aligned and embedded in strategy, governance, and risk, and then flows through to the environment that's created where we see an organisation's culture come to life. And in that environment, it is highly influenced by leaders and leadership capability and the acceptance and management of behaviours. When all of these things align to create an effective organisation, we actually then see the engagement and alignment and accountability not only of employees, but also of customers, of business partners, and right through the communities in which an organisation is involved. So taking a holistic view of organisational effectiveness is essential for us to be able to deliver real measurable value to our clients. And those measured results are based on working with our client to first understand what are their required and desired outcomes, whether that is for growth or innovation, looking at a high level of organisation resilience or ability to impact change, whether it's financial performance, profit, establishment of a brand, or improving or aligning customer satisfaction with the internal values of the organisation. And we do this through primarily a focus on culture and leadership. It is always measured, so understanding what is important on those outcomes for our clients gives us a guide to establishing benchmarks and being able to look at how we're positively contributing to improved results. So improvements in culture and leadership can be seen in increased shareholder value, increased profitability, employee engagement, net promoter scores, brand equity, levels of innovation. They're the easy measurable wins and adding value, but what we often find out is that there is a significant cost reduction that is aligned and often is less measured. Those can be things like the impact of employee turnover or absenteeism, lost time injuries, costs of claims, decreased levels of risk, decreased labour cost. So the value that we deliver when we work with our clients around culture and leadership is always very measurable and gives a very strong return on investment of any culture and leadership projects. So at Henry Reid, we also believe that an organisation's success actually starts with culture. So it's a really key element that actually begins before strategy. And culture impacts your results, your risks, and your competitive advantage. So results are only achieved through people, and how well your people behave or make decisions or respond or innovate depends on the culture and that environment that's created that they work in. And it actually directly impacts both financial and non-financial results. We find also that the majority of culture risk or risk that is developed from within an organisation is associated with behaviours and culture. And being able to identify the culture risk within your business is essential for prioritising culture solutions. The primary areas of risk we see associated with culture are financial risk, reputation damage, and compliance risk. Culture also sets you up with a competitive advantage. So when it might be whether you're competing for customers or when you're trying to attract the best employees or attracting investment or being able to innovate, disrupt or respond to change, the culture is your point of difference within your organisation that makes you unique and sets you up with a competitive advantage and sets you apart from your competitors. So our expertise, as we said, we take a very holistic view of culture as it impacts organisational effectiveness, and we work across 5 key areas. That's around culture audit, where we do provide an independent and unbiased assessment of the current state of culture and the identification of issues, quite often issues that might be hidden or not being reported on within the organisation. We work very collaboratively with our clients to optimise organisational effectiveness through designing the culture and organisation elements such as organisation structures and responsibilities to make sure that it is designed, the culture and organisation is designed to positively impact results, risks and competitive advantage. And then we provide support with change management, because changing culture is a process that we need to actually ensure every employee buys into, and that leaders understand how they have to implement leader-led change to make sure implementation is sustainable and long-term, and to provide a return on investment of culture audit, culture design programs. All of this is underpinned by leadership development, because leaders really have a key influencing role in culture change. So we support executive coaching, the development of emotional intelligence with leaders. We conduct leadership workshops and really focus in as well on team effectiveness. So how can we provide the support to leaders and teams through a culture change program? And once we've actually worked with an organisation to develop a positive culture change, we're often engaged in an ongoing advisory support to ensure that for business owners, boards and executives, culture change, or the desired culture, stays on track and the results continue to deliver measurable return. So in a summary, when we deliver outcomes for our clients, it's about first understanding the reality. What are the outcomes that they're wanting to achieve, and what is the current state of culture and leadership at the moment? We then look at how we design not only the culture but the organisation for effectiveness, rather than leaving culture to be evolving by default. We work with leaders to create the right environment and to embed change. So all of this delivering of outcomes, as I said, is underpinned by leadership, because leadership is highly influential on culture through role modelling of values-based behaviours, upholding standards, and making sure that you have the right leadership competence and capability to deliver for the long-term strategic outcomes and objectives. We've helped a variety of different organisations across industries, across Australia, at different sizes, family-owned businesses through private organisations and government departments. It's really the way that we work is all around people, and so the work that we deliver absolutely transitions from different types of work environments. So if you'd like to find out more about how we might be able to support your organisation, there's more information available at our website, or I'd really value having a conversation with you to arrange an initial discovery session where we can talk through and look at the potential discovery of return on investment that a culture and change project may make for your organisation. So please reach out. I would love to have a conversation with you and share more about how Henry Reid can support your business.